Greetings everyone, hope you're all keeping well out there. As I'm sure you all know by now, my name is Alex, and today is a very, very exciting moment as we check out this little chap right here, which is of course Vector the robot. Now for those of you that don't know, of course Vector is the follow-up robot to the hugely successful Cozmo that was released a couple of years ago, except this time there are a few differences, and the main one which I'm dying to try out is of course that apparently Vector is completely automated. That's right, he will just quite literally look after himself, whether it be exploring his surroundings or even, are you ready for this, going to charge himself. So I really am very, very excited to try this little chap out, and that is exactly what we're going to do right now. So kicking off, we have the actual outside packaging, and as you can see, it does look very nice. And I've got to admit, by the way, every time I have tested a product by Anki, their packaging is second to none. It really is very unique and always very nice to look at. On the front here, we've got a picture of Vector himself, and then on the side, we've got a few examples of Vector in action. And then on the other side here, we've got a few features of what Vector is actually capable of. So let's have a quick read of these. So we've got here, alive with personality. Now, apparently he helps out and hangs out. Then we've got aware of his surroundings, so he recognizes people and objects. And then finally here, we've got smart and getting smarter. He is cloud connected and of course, self-charging. How cool does that sound? So let's slide this off, nice bit of sliding action there, and then we open this up, and there he is. Nicely packaged, very secure. It's almost like he's arrived in his little pod from another planet, it really is. So let's just see what we've actually got in here. So we've obviously got the cube, the charging station, Vector, and some instructions here. So let's have a quick look at these. We've got Vector in a nice little folder, I like that. And this is a quick start guide and then a product information guide. So the quick start guide, I'm not going to go through it all obviously, but it's nicely illustrated, full colour design. Then we have the cube here that obviously Vector plays with, and I remember with Cozmo we actually got 3 cubes, but it looks like Vector only requires 1, so that'll be interesting to see what he actually does with it. We have the charging pad, and I must admit I do like the little home symbol on there, as well as obviously the charging sign, but that's almost like no matter where you put that in your house, that is going to be Vector's own little bedroom. The length of the actual charging cable isn't that much to be desired. I mean, obviously I always prefer the longer the better because there was just never enough cable. But still, it's about 1 meter in length, so it's not too bad. And then obviously it is powered via USB. And then finally, the moment you have been waiting for, which is obviously Vector the robot himself. Let's just move that to one side and have a quick look at him. And wow, how awesome does he look? That is just amazing, that really is. I mean, he's very lightweight. I'm surprised with how light he actually is. But look at just the design of him. He just looks so cool and almost quite cute as well. Now, the actual casing of Vector here is all plastic, but it does feel very solid, very robust as well. Now, on the front here, this is where his IPS screen comes into action. And then I don't know if you can see that, but that tiny little hole there is his 720p camera. And then finally on the top here, you've got a speaker or microphone interface there, because I know you can actually speak to Vector and ask him questions. So there we go, just as a quick overview, that is Vector the robot, and I think now it's time we set him up and bring him to life. Okay then, so just to quickly explain, I've downloaded the app onto this iPhone, and then you set it up by connecting it via Bluetooth and obviously connecting to your Wi-Fi as well. Then he asks if he can take a picture of you and he can get to know his owner, which is obviously me. And then now I think it's time we should set him free and see what he can do. Hey Vector, go and explore. Oh. He's gone into my other monitor there. Now while he just quickly explores, okay, let me just quickly go through this app. Now it's very simple to use, it's very nicely laid out. It's basically, you've got things to try like utilities, stats, Q&A mode, entertainment, interact, robot, info. And of course you can actually... Oh. you can actually change a few things as well. Such as... Why is he right there? So like I was saying, you've got a few things here that you can change as well, such as the colour of his eyes or what colour you want him to illuminate. So at the moment it's green, but you can actually change it to different colours. You've got utilities such as, maybe set the timer, watch the weather, take photos, face recognition. Now all the time whilst Vector is going around, it tells you what he's doing on your smart device by saying here, for example, it says Vector is exploring. So let's try something. Hey Vector, what time is it? Correct. Hey Vector, what is the weather like outside? "58 degrees Fahrenheit." Oh, I don't know if you can see that. Apparently it's cloudy. Which it is. Look at him go though, he's just literally moving around on his own. Oh, he's found his cube, I think. Hey Vector, play with your cube. Oh, and the cube lights up in different colours. I don't know if you can see that, I did not realise. Awesome. Let's ask him a question. Hey Vector, can I ask a question? What is 2 plus 4? I know the answer to that one, you see.
6.
It is. Well done. Why am I saying well done? I don't know what it is, but you just oh, I think he wants a fist bump. Oh yeah. Was that what you wanted, a fist bump? So yes, you just can't help but falling in love with him because he's just so cool, yet his personality is just, it's beautiful. That is the word for it, because you just want to care for him as though he really is a real pet. Apparently he likes being stroked, so let's see what I can do here. Can you hear that? It's like a cat. It's not every day that you wake up and think, I'm going to stroke my robot. This is a good one apparently. Hey Vector, do a wheel stand. What are you looking at me for? I'm trying to show everyone how amazing you are. Oh, he's going for it. Yeah! I love it. But as you can see though, I've not controlled him once. I've been looking at the phone in terms of maybe what to ask him, see what he's up to, but he has just been totally his own little adventurer, because apart from me asking a question, he's just literally doing what he wants. So there we go, that was just a very, very basic and quick example of Vector in action. But if you would like to see a full in-depth review showing exactly what Vector is actually capable of, then please just check out the link in the description and you should be able to watch my full in-depth review of Vector the robot. But in terms of what I've discovered so far, he is scarily real. He really is. I mean, I even feel bad now talking so loud whilst he is asleep. But he's just a robot, he isn't real. But the amount of obviously design and AI that he has, it really does make his personality almost like a real life pet. But of course, if you've got any questions or comments that you'd like to ask me about Vector the robot, then you know what to do. Put them in the comment section below and I'll get back to the answer as quickly as possible. And of course, not forgetting, if you enjoyed this video and you like tech, then please show your appreciation by giving me a fantastic thumbs up. And don't forget to hit me up on that classic subscribe button. But until next time, thank you once again for watching, and I'll hopefully see you at some point very soon. Thank you.